How are y'all doing? I'm gonna start with something small on the panels today, because we're doing panels today, I don't know why. By the way, if you hear like talking in the background, that's just my dad talking to my granddad. I don't know why, but yeah. Okay, my headphones aren't on. Good job. Hey guys, I'm really confused about the symbols. What are these? Oh, are you sick today? I'm sorry. So, how are you guys doing? Alright, so I'm gonna get these on properly and then do some comic stuff. Why not? Hey guys. Yeah, it has been a while. I mean, to be fair, I'm also procrastinating studying by being here and doing this instead because I'm really stupid for that. But yeah. Anyway, I've watched actually quite a bit of Gravity Falls. I just do not remember any of it. I remember that one episode where they went back in time to like do stuff, and I remember the triangle. And that's basically as far as I know. But Gravity Falls is chill. Yeah, I'm so glad you made the live too. Alright, I actually have to concentrate so I know what the hell I'm doing. You're making a fursuit right now? That's quite cool. You're doing homework. Fair enough, honestly. Alright, let's see. Have no clue what I'm trying to achieve with this anatomy, but you know what? It's a chibi, so I don't really care. Hi guys, how are you doing? Your favourite episode is Double Dipper. That's quite a good episode, I think. I think I know what that's talking about. This is my second live for a while, to be fair. Still getting back used to it. Fair enough. To be fair, I read it as MI4Art. That's usually how I say it too. Whenever someone asks me for my socials, I was like, what's your socials? MI4Art. And they're like, what? Who are you? Yeah, it's quite funny when that happens. My brother has a much funnier name for it, which I'm not gonna share here because it'll stick and it will become a thing. Hi, The Odd Artist, how are you doing? You want more lore? Here's lore. My favourite panel in this entire thing is this one where it's just Rin and he's with the plushies. He's with the plushies now. His little plushie throne. Yeah, it's quite cool. Anyway, I do recognise you. Hey, how are you doing? Where was I? I was here. I'm currently like leaning past my phone, trying not to like give you guys a pretty mega hair reveal. Yeah. Oh, lore about something else. Fair's enough. I'm doing good, thank you. The cube lore? Oh wow, the cube lore. I mean, where did my mum put the cubes? She's put them somewhere. They are somewhere fermenting in my room and I have to find them. Because it's been so long. That was not a reference. I promise you. Actually, speaking of Five Nights at Freddy's, I got bitten by a Golden Freddy cosplayer yesterday, because why not? Because that's the thing. That was funny. I do recognise you. I'm really bad with names. I'm so sorry. But I do recognise you. I remember you'd always join and you'd love the flipping, like, the cubes. You were the cube guy. The cube cult guy who loved the cubes, I think. What should I do? Because... oh, you have to do mock exams after February half term. I have mock exams next week, and I've decided to just chill out a bit because I usually study a bit too hard and then I get sick from it. So we chill out for a bit. I'm taking it slow this time round. Oh, hello me, old me with old profile. For some, it was a bite of 87. My friend was doing a 360 video thing, so in the background there's just me with my head in a Freddy Fazbear cosplay. Like, in the mouth of a Freddy Fazbear cosplayer. It was funny. It was terrible for me, actually, but it was funny. I love that. It was a very cute con to be at. Alright, where are we going with this? Speech bubble, otherwise I will forget. Got some cute line variation going on. I'm down for that. Oh, you were the one who tagged... Oh yeah, your mask! I kind of remember that. I have really bad memory. It's the exams. The exams destroyed my memory. All I remember is how the hell atoms work, apparently. I remember... I'm I'm just gonna start... I'm so brain rotted, I'm gonna start like listing off random quotes from English and that, if that happens, and I'm sorry if that happens. I've been revising for the past 2 days and I'm so done. I'm fed up with chemistry. How do atoms work? That's a really good question. There's a neutron, a proton, and there's an electron, and they're really chill with each other, except protons and electrons. I'm gonna cry about that, actually. I don't play golf. Exactly. No one does. Nobody plays golf. If you get the reference, I'm sorry. Alright, let's see. Huh, kind of worked. I'll take that. Split the atom in half. No, I'm sorry. But yeah. You're drawing Yuri. Fair enough. I don't actually know what that is. Fair enough. It's that we aren't supposed to be thinking this hard. Exactly. I'm sorry for tormenting you with my thoughts on the politics of atoms and who likes who in atom terms. The worst part is I think my flashcards genuinely say who likes who on the atom terms. I have a really thick... I have a pile of flashcards in my room and it makes me cry a lot. But yeah, it's my pile of flashcards, my bricks. I could build a house with them, surely. I'm gonna build a house with them. That's a great idea. Okay, after my exams, I'm building myself a house out of the flashcards I make. Because, I don't know, we built this city on rock and roll kind of thing, except we built this city on forced standardized testing. Don't ask me about this. I'm too tired for this. But yeah. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but you guys have fun with the Yuri and Yaoi and whatever. Hello, secondary Tabitha. Alright, your back hurts, fair enough. Okay, so we've got the text. I'm just gonna... I think I might add a bit more detail to this door to make it look more like a door, if that makes sense. I might add some like wooden... just a wooden frame to it to make it seem more door-like. Which I shouldn't be freehanding, but we'll take it, because freehanding is much more fun. The Mimic has returned! These lives are basically back to normal now that the Mimic's returned and we're all back in the thing. I heart you guys. You guys. Is that why you're... To be fair, I'm pretty sure that's what one too many people have commented that on my channel, I fear. You got your first manga? That's awesome. Which one? What's your first manga? I think my first manga was the Legends of Zelda thick mangas, the big ones. I have them on my shelf. My brother got them and then he handed them to me when he finished reading them, and they were actually peak, and then we played Legends of Zelda Breath of the Wild together. Peak times, back in the day. Like, probably 4 years ago, which is terrible. I haven't actually seen Lego Monkey Kid. I've been looking for it. No clue where to watch it, but yeah. Oh, you still have your cosplay. That's awesome. I remember that cosplay. That was the first time someone had cosplayed one of my characters, and I remember going up to my mum really excited, going, look, someone's cosplayed my character. And she was like, okay. Because she had no clue what I was talking about. But yeah. Ocarina of Time was actually quite the vibe. I think I liked Majora's Mask. There was one that was my favourite, I just can't remember which one. Alright, let's see. So if we make this door frame look more like a door frame, then technically it would look like a door frame, if that makes sense to anybody here. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. To be fair, it's nice to be in 1,000 fandoms. The more fandoms you're in, the more interests you share with random people, which works. Alright, let's see. To be fair, Zelda is just peak. Like, I'm glad I could hook you in using Zelda as my analogy. Oh, thank you. Hezuru? Is that how you say it? I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna make an excuse for that. I'm just bad at this. You don't know what to yap about. It's fine. We can yap about nothing at all. It's how it works. Alright, let's see. How am I doing this? Just keep. You haven't finished your Mortifer fan comic yet. I love the little AU that's been created. There's someone, I think it was Drawing Chaos? No, wait. Vivid Visions, who's created this AU with Mortifer, which is really cool. You have an army of mini cubes. Oh wow. That is awesome. Alright, so what are we doing? We're gonna keep doing these wood engravings. It's small details I can. Oh my gosh, hi your local coyote, how are you doing? Vow of silence. What? That was such a good, it was such a good AU. I haven't actually thought of many AUs for my characters, just a few fantasy D&D style AUs, because I'm probably going to use my characters as D&D characters when I do campaigning. I'm really bad at D&D. I haven't played it in years, but I've got dice, tons of dice. Can I explain my OC lore in a very, very short explanation? I can explain book 1. I can explain. I am doing art fight this summer because I will have no exams. I'm so ready to be free, and I'll be living with my mum in Dubai, so I'll probably have a lot of free time because she works tons, so I'll be chilling. Anyway, explaining my lore in at least, should I restrict it to 5 sentences? That would be bad because it wouldn't work. But yeah, I can explain book 1. I am British. It's a awful, awful condition that I cannot get rid of no matter how hard I try. I cannot get rid of it. I'm sorry. But yeah, explaining my OC lore, this character here, hold up, this one here, let's get a close-up on him, right here, this guy who actually doesn't have that scarring on his face yet. But, that's Charlie. He's the secondary main character to this character down here, this guy over here. That's Vivian. That's Charlie's younger sister. She's adorable. Anyway, so Charlie meets Vivian in the woods randomly. Vivian's just a chill guy. That was a really bad explanation, I'm sorry. No, Vivian is something in story terms called a mortal, which has no blood art, which there are these monsters. I'm gonna have to go into a random spiral. It's like a rabbit hole for this. There are these monsters, they are called Hellspawn. Do I still have the lobster? Oh, it got worse. My addiction to lobsters, it got worse. I not only have the normal lobster, I have a mini lobster. That's been sat on my desk for a day. I got it at con yesterday. It's really cute. It's a mini lobster. You've distracted me now. I've lost my train of thought. Hellspawn demon creatures that kill everything, and is there like a main ship in your lore? Not a canon one yet. But yeah. Yeah, this is a lobster. I also got a seal for a friend, and a platypus who I'm making a hat for. And I also got a toothless. I don't know why, I just wanted to show that off. Is it yaoi? What? Wait, what? Oh my gosh, I love the Summer Hikaru died. I'm sorry, I love it. I'm on my second watch through. I watched it first in Japanese before they released the dub because, and I didn't read, I'm really bad at reading subtitles because I'm always distracted. So I had to go off vibes alone and I loved it. So when the dub came out, I know it's bad, I was watching dub, please don't judge me. But I've been watching it and it was really, really funny because I was just crashing out for most of the watch through because it's just so good. It's such a good show. It's up there with Mitchell vs. the Machines, Nimona, and the Magnus Archives. That's my big like ranking. What? Your lore has duped, fair enough. I mean, fair enough. Right, so I'm gonna make this blanket not look that great because I don't really mind about the details in this panel because the main focus is actually on Charlie not knowing what the hell he's doing. I have seen Death Note and I've read the short stories manga, which was quite good. I really like the art in it because the art's cool. And favourite character is a guy who sits on a chair. I'm really bad with character names. I'm just there for that. Mortifer torturing Vivian's mind? To be fair, that is what he does. He's very, like, Mortifer as a character. In the first book, he doesn't actually show up physically. He shows up through dreams. He actually does, hold on, he does show up physically. In a flashback. Hold on. Why don't I remember this? I've been staying up really late to edit my novel, right? Because I'm in the final stages before I ship it off to some random guy on the internet to help me out. Oh my gosh, hi. You came back from eating dinner. Nice. But yeah. Where was I? Mortifer. Yeah, he shows up mainly through dreams, Vivian's dreams, and doesn't do much. He just dances around and torments him and bullies him. He just bullies my guy. I'm acting like it's a bad thing. I was the person who did it. My bad. Oh my gosh, hi! It's night. You can't stay very long. That's fine. We're getting spoilers? Yeah, 1 or 2 spoilers. Why not? Not many people join this live, so I don't mind. Okay, wait, there's more people than there should be. Never mind. I just got everything leaked. Oh well, I don't mind. I love how the lighting has just chronically died down here. I don't mind about that either. My New Year's resolution was to be more chill. That was a lie. My New Year's resolution was to do more art. I failed. Oh, bye, the odd artist. Thank you for joining. What happened to JJ? No clue. I have, like, 1 sketch of that character. But yeah. You can name approximately 100 Lemon Demon songs. That is a really cool talent. I'm like a big fan of this band called Days and Days, and nobody I know knows them, and I've been blasting it through my headphones to the point where I started like randomly hearing it throughout class, which is really funny. That happened to me with the Magnus Archives. I'm not allowed to listen to the Magnus Archives for too long of a flipping. I listened to like for it daily for like 3 months until I finished it, and I had to take a break halfway through listening to it because I hate to say this, because I started it started having physical effects on me because I started like getting scared from not really scared, I just started hearing things, which was funny because my friends were like, you need sleep, and I was like, fine, and then I listened to it a week later. It was great. 10 out of 10 series. Oh, that's so cool. I love teachers who are just randomly in a band. Random teacher lore is always like the peakest lore ever. Oh, thank you, Just That Candy Kid. I love candy. It's really fun. Yeah, I got all my friends into the Magnus Archives. I finished all of it, and I'm gonna re-listen to it and promptly crash out. I've had multiple crash outs where I've walked into class just having listened to it on the way to school, and yeah. His name is Bob. That's great. The band name again. Oh, okay. Days and Days, like days as in day of the week, and then N for some reason, and then days as in a days, like day, like DAZE. I think it's that way around. I can't even remember. I'm sorry. What's my favorite color? Ooh. Well, that's a good question. I like dark greens, but I also just like color. I like bluey greeny colors. Like, oh, how do I explain it? I don't know. Like when you mix a bit of green with a bit of blue and it turns into that really nice sort of emeraldy turquoisey color, but like a dark one, that kind of color. I can never decide. Colors are too fun. There are too many cool colors on a spectrum. I need my own color wheel so I can just change the color of my outfit. That would be really cool. Hi, it's Yuki. I think it's sea green. No clue. Alright. I'm doing a lot of bricks. I haven't even thought about detailing on the wall, but judging by the fact this is Charlie's house, I'm gonna say this is a fairly Charlie-based house design. No clue. Oh, thank you, Just That Candy Kid. Oh, hi, Mushy on pause. Alright. Nice printer. Where's the printer? My printer broke. I've been like mooching off my school and leeching off their printer for the past 3 years of my life because I, one, don't know how to use my printer, and my printer doesn't like me at all. Hi, Dragon Daff, how you doing? Really? You have a hard time seeing blue and green color differences? That's quite cool. Maybe you see like a brand new color. That I don't know. Is it cool? I don't know. You're just finishing more stuff with the AU. Fair enough. Oh, I have a funny story about someone in my class, my friend. He's colorblind, but I have a chemistry teacher who's really funny, like very, very funny. He's very nice. And when he found out he was colorblind, all he wanted to do was pick up things around the class and ask him what it looked like. It was, I don't actually think I learned anything that lesson. I'm a GCSE student and I'm learning nothing. Get me out of here. Printers are just terrifying. They don't like me at all. That's fair enough. OCX character, that's fine. Just make your own OCs, just tons of OC work. Right, so we'll do like a line across here and I'll have these floorboards. I might do some slight detailing on the floorboards because why the hell not? You're gonna yap about one of my fandoms. Fair enough. We love fandoms. They are very chill. I'm not actually part of a lot of them because a lot of the things I like seem to have really problematic, terrifying fandoms. But I like Spider-Man. Only the Across the Spider-Verse ones, because Hobie is just the best character. There's nothing else about it. Because why not? I don't know why. Hard to describe. Oh my gosh. I have to sacrifice 7 things to the printers to appease the gods of print. I fear my art teacher won't be pleased to see me surrounding the printer in random paintbrushes and chanting its brand. To be fair, I think she'd actually expect that from me. That's really sad. She'd expect that from me. What have I become for that? Oh, thank you, Steakon. What language do I speak? I speak English, a bit of Afrikaans, used to be fluent, not so much now. I speak a bit of French, because I'm not that great at it, but I'll try my best, and that's about as much language I can speak. I can speak 1 sentence in Japanese, and it's not that impressive. Duolingo, I guess. I don't know. It's Bill Cipher! Science teachers are either the chillest, funnest people you've ever met, or they're the most evil, scary, terrifying people. One of my science I told my science teacher my doctor said I had to be more whimsy. And my science teacher said if I was any more whimsy, I'd be a fey child or something. And I was like, what? He loves D&D, and he said any more whimsy and I'd be a forest creature that he'd be refusing to give his name to. And I'm like, wow. That was funny. That was really funny. So many characters find a story making, but no clue what it will be about. That's fair enough. Just put the characters into a random interaction and pray. Which markers do I use? I use Ohuhu markers for colour, and I use a Tachikawa dip pen for cool lineup. Hi, Theo the Painter. Anyway, where am I going from here? I'm scared to do Charlie's face because, I don't know, I'm scared to do Charlie's face. I'm always that. I want to do this panel at the bottom, but I will smudge that, so I'm doing that later. I am making a cute little lore panel from something that happens so much later in the story that you probably will not be seeing it in writing for a few years. But yeah, it's quite cool. Anyway, we have Charlie stepping into room. Why not? Yeah, I haven't been on stream for a while because government, which is actually weird because that's the actual reason. It's a really weird reason, but yeah. I do have updates on the book. I have been tirelessly editing it since December because I had to do like re-edits and re-edits and re-edit. I unfortunately have no organs to give you. Sadly, I ran out yesterday because I traded them at Comic-Con for a cool 3D printed lobster. Anyway, what was I saying? The book. I've been editing it quite a lot because I had to take a break from editing it to let it ferment, otherwise I will not see imperfections. I have 2 of my friends helping out with reading through it. One's looking for plot holes, one's helping out with structuring, and then I'm finding something else. I'm probably going to find an editor, or I'm going to re-edit it again. I'm on like my 5th edit. It's actually terrible. It's been in the works for a while. Good things take time, I tell myself. I don't know. Anyway. Ooh, upholstery foam. I have heard of that before. I think I've used it before. Oh, that's so cool. I'll check it out, just a candy kid. I don't know what conversation is going on. I'm just gonna be like vibing here. I feel like a little like, I felt like Inspector Ghoul, if you guys get that reference. I am a character that I need to know this for my mocks actually, but I'm just a character that observes. I'm watching the chaos break loose. I have not published a book yet, but I plan to eventually, whenever I get time. Hopefully this summer. That was my aim, but definitely not gonna set that in stone because last time I didn't get it done. You're an ant being observed through glass. Yeah, basically. Except the glass is my phone screen and it's rapidly heating up. Oh, bye, the goose. I will drink water. As long as you drink water too. Alright, so let's get the door frame here. Ooh, super cool door frame. Damn. Wow. I don't know why I'm doing this. I've devolved to just doing this now. This is my life. Forever this. Tip the glass over so you can escape? No, because otherwise you'll just have a flashbang of me with my hair in a weird shape because I can't see through my fringe. It's not really fringe, I just can't see through my hair. Oh, thank you, Sleep. I love drawing clothes files. I never draw them like right in a physics sense, but I don't mind. It's fiction. What are they gonna do? The fashion police aren't gonna find me. The fashion police will, but that's for a later me. Lemony then Tally Hall. Miracle Musical is good. Will Wood is good. Magnus Archives, yes. And yeah. I feel like Will Wood and Magnus Archives just go hand in hand. Like every other Magnus Archives listener is also just a Will Wood fan. No, nobody can say otherwise. Yeah. I don't know what fandoms I would be a part of, but it's just things I'm obsessed with, I guess. I don't know. Art. Does art count as a fandom? Can it count as a fandom? I'll be the official art fandom kid. The single kid in the fandom. I do like musicals. Musicals are always vibey. Yeah. I'm gonna move this text outside this to sort of give it a bit of, I don't know, space. This comic moves in a really weird way. I didn't set this out properly. I was like 1, 2. It goes like snake. Okay, it's cool as a snake. Question for the AU. Hit me with the question. Oh, you gotta go soon? That's fine. You've been sick. Oh. I hope you feel better. I have listened to Ride the Cyclone. I don't know a lot of the lore about it, but I do love the songs, and they are really vibey, and I think one of my characters' songs are based off that. Hello, Fluffer McWhiskerface .villager. Anyway, yeah, Ride the Cyclone is a vibe. I love it. It's so good. Such a good, you know, whatever it is. I always ask people about it. They're like, oh my gosh, you like music summit? Yeah, do you know Ride the Cyclone? What's Ride the Cyclone? And then I'm heartbroken. Genuinely heartbroken. Hi, Pride and Pause. Alright, so, but yeah. Genuine heartbreak at having no Ride the Cyclone fans in my general vicinity. Who would Mortimer vibe with, and how would Vivian do as a leader of like Hellspawn or something? Mortimer would definitely vibe with the character Solkar. Sort of, yeah. Mortimer's not a very good person in general. He's not a nice guy. He's very hellbent on being a rage baiter, but psychologically. And Vivian would sort of be the kind of leader who doesn't say very much when it comes to, he sort of leads through vibe. It's hard to describe. He wouldn't like outwardly make a show of being a leader. He would be more of a quiet threat in the corner and be fairly ruthless when it came to it. No emotional connections. Oh, hi. I'm good. How are you? W Manga. Thank you, HXD. The Mortar is a king and emperor of Riz. Right. That is not going in the official book. Restraining order. Right. Calm down. Calm down. To be fair, everyone seems to be loving Mortimer, and they don't actually realise as a character is the most disgusting character ever. To be fair, drawing on the YouTube channel is fun. It's a good thing to do, like, as a side thing. You work at Chipotle? I've never been to Chipotle. Apparently, it's fairly good. I hope you enjoy working there. You're putting that into the AU, right? Oh well, RIP. Mortifer's super epic self is completely gone now. RIP. Oh, hi, Max Bobber. I hope you're enjoying this. You probably won't mention them because chat. You don't want to trigger people. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, so doing speech bubble. Ooh, never mind, my hand glitched. I'm trying to like have a difference between thought bubble and speech bubble, and right now I'm not doing great at doing that. What's going on? Nice to meet you. Oh, hi. Wait, I'm so confused. Where am I? Mortifer is evil. I think it translates to something. When I was younger, I found the name and translated it from something. I think it means bringer of death in a certain language. Don't know which language. A lot of the creatures I name actually have meaning behind said name, which is pretty cool. Apparently, I don't know why. Anyway. Oh, hi, girl who draws. How are you doing? My bracelets are killing me, but I forgot to take them off because I want to look fashionable for you guys, even though you'd see me for like 2 minutes at the end, and that's basically it. You know, you can make gory fan art, just make sure you slap a trigger warning on there, because even though my channel is in fact not for kids, there are kids who watch it, weirdly enough. But yeah. Anyway. I'm great. I'm great. I'm actually vibing. Life is great. Now, what do? Do I go down to here, or do I might work up here, I just don't want to smudge the ink I've just done, so I'll just keep going down to here to Charlie's little sister, because she's just really cute. Best character, in my opinion. I'm joking. There's better characters, but she's one of the top characters because she's just not that complex yet as a character. To be fair, I mean, Mortifer's just a gory character. He's a horror-based character. I write a lot of horror, and he's the reason for it, and it's really fun to write horror. And a lot of my horror is, in fact, inspired by a certain show I talk about way too much. I have, now that I have a pin maker, I've been making one too many badges of Magnus, because there's not enough things on it, and it makes me really sad. Yeah, Charlie has a little sister. She is very sweet. He also has a lot of younger cousins, an older cousin. He has a very big family. He has, I think a year ago I made official art of his grandma he calls Amma, and he has a father named Yusuf. And yeah, super cool. He has a big family. And Vivian loves spending time with her little sister. So does Rin. Rin's down here. He's down here and chilling. I love Rin. Rin's also one of my favourite characters, if you couldn't tell. Oh, hi, Suited. Alright, what am I doing? Where are we going? Oh my gosh, the rabbit. Yeah, Charlie's little bunny. That's definitely gonna eventually be forced into canon by people. I can tell. I'm just accepting it. Right, that's slipping. My bad. What are the things you get inspired by the most? The Magnus Archives. Horror, art inspires me quite a lot. I don't actually know what inspires me. I feel like I'm talking really badly today. I don't mind. I'm down. Everyone has bad days. Today's not one of them. I'm joking. What else inspires me? I get quite inspired by music. Music is a lot of inspiration for art, a lot of the art and writing I do. I feel like this hand is wrong, so I might fix that anatomy later, but for now I'm just going to get the general shape of things that I know is right. Anyway. That's fair enough if you've forgotten to if you forgot to listen to the Magnus Archives. It's quite slow in the beginning, but it's weird. It's quite slow and you're like, okay, this is quite slow, not much is happening. Then all of a sudden, the train, it hits you, and it hits you hard, and you hit the ground so fast, and like hit the ground running, except whiplash, severe whiplash, and it hurts. Oh, hi, Vinny the mime. I read that as the anime. I don't know why. Oh, you're from Korea? That's cool. Thank you. Oh, it's nice to meet you too. Thank you for being so nice. Slow. in the first 3 episodes. I'm quite desensitized to horror, weirdly enough. I don't get very scared of things. Like, I've never watched really a horror movie that scared me recently. But when I tell you, the Magnus Archives, that terrified me. I've never, like, I remember I was walking my dog and I was listening to the episode about this guy in the woods, and I was like, well, this is kind of ironic. I ended up running through that woods with my dog because I just didn't trust myself. I was like, damn, we're gonna die. We're all gonna die here. I'm gonna be unalived in the woods. But no, I was fine. I was fine. I was just being dramatic. I inherited my drama from my dad. How do I make my sketchbook pages so creative? I tend to storyboard a lot for it, but also a lot of my pages I scrap. I just like to add things to it. Whenever I have an idea, I sketch it down, which displeases a lot of my teachers. But yeah. Oh, thank you, girl who draws. Yeah, the Magnus Archives is quite scary for a lot of things. It genuinely covers every fear imaginable in my head. It's scary. Oh, hi. Hi. Paravash. I know you're Maoish, I think. I don't know. It has... Yeah, the lives. I love the fact I have lives back. Yes, Mortifer technically can transform into different people. It just doesn't tend to, unless... I bet sometimes it will transform into Axel. It can transform into victims, and sometimes also just other people. But it doesn't tend to because, I don't know, it irritates him, I guess. It's just not something he favours. He favours just tormenting with his own ideas. I don't know. Oh my gosh, hi Kia. Oh, thank you. Keyboard's auto-correcting the hell out of you. Fair enough. If you spell enough badly, then it eventually gives up. Mine's done it. It makes editing really annoying, which is really funny. Anyway, so we've got like the blanket, and then Vivian sat under the blanket too, which is cute. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I forgot I drew that. He does transform a lot to mess with Vivian, mainly into Axel. For those of you who don't know, Axel is Vivian's brother, who Mortifer is responsible for discontinuing his mortal line upon the earth, that kind of thing. Mortifer is the main villain at this point. Yeah, there's a lot of side villains under the stuff with Mortifer. I'm really bad at explaining this right now. I'm sorry. Oh, you're doing art homework? Fair enough. I did mine in 1 hour today on the floor, which is really stupid. Hold on, what? Yeah, the Summer Hikaru Died fan comic should be accurate, I guess. I don't know. Mortifer's just an icon. I'm saying that with a grain of salt, because you guys only see the sides of Mortifer that are like media ready. The other side of Mortifer is not fun. Very, very mean. He's mean. Kind of mean. I'm just gonna jump between theories. Eventually I'll find one. I'll find an idea. I'll find a description for its personality. The Summer Hikaru Died is so good. It's so good. It makes me cry. Not really, but like, you know what I mean. I can feel myself crying internally, that kind of thing. He's mean and he's torturing people who have hair. That's so terrible. Oh no, that's so real though. Oh, hi that one, Theatre Kid. Yeah, people do simp for Mortifer. It kind of irritates me, but again, I don't care yet. I'll care in like 10 years, but right now I don't care. Right, let's do this thought bubble. Charlie's thought bubble. Charlie is such a sweetheart. Definitely top tier character. Very sweet character. Stop sliding. I'm catching you. Your brother doesn't understand what silence is. Fair enough. My dog doesn't understand what silence is. And he freaks out at it for some reason. We originally got him as a guard dog, and he is a coward. Iconically cowardice. To be fair, OC lore is always like the biggest fixation. It's always better if it's a big fixation. I understand the pain that when you're trying to think of a lore and it just doesn't work. Younger sibling is so adorable. Oh, thank you. She is my favourite little guy. Oh, it's so good. What? Sketchbook shaped lump in your throat? Oh, thank you, that 130 kid. Except the sketchbook is quite large compared to a lot of things. But yeah. Alright, let's see what I'm doing. Where am I going? I might do her expression. I just can't actually see it very well. Stop sliding. Catch you sliding. I talk to this thing like it's a real thing. Like it's listening to me. Probably doesn't even care. It's probably like, why is this kid drawing in me? Why is she drawing weird stuff? Alright, carefully on her little face. And her little eyebrow. Like she's super focused. Why not? How many sketchbook have I... I'm gonna rephrase that. How many sketchbooks have I had? I have had over, like, in my entire lifetime, probably 100, but right now I am working in about 12 sketchbooks at a time. I got a massive haul for Christmas and my birthday, so I have a nice stock of sketchbooks, including a mini sketchbook, which I hide in my pencil case and draw very, very obviously in school. My teachers don't mind. They've had enough of me at this point. Oh my gosh, you finished a sketchbook after the year. I'm so proud of you. That didn't make sense. I'm so sorry. I'm so proud of you. Here's a lobster. I need to calm down. I need to stop with the lobsters. Anyway. I need to stop with the lobsters. Yes, you're starting to remember your AC law. Good job. I have a little notebook I wrote everything down in. It's an abused little notebook at this point. Alright, so that's quite cute. They're just like they're doing like a craft moment, and I'm just loving this plushie. This plushie is my life right now. Your current sketchbook is probably the one that's longest time to finish. Fair enough. Who should you inhale? Nobody. Anyway, to do some hatching. I don't actually know where these folds are going, so I'm just gonna guess. Because we don't mind. Art is about faking it. That's a lie. Oh, thank you, Artemis. You just don't remember. So what age rating is my book gonna be? I may set it to above 13 just because there's gore in it, mainly, and also because I don't really want little kids to be reading that stuff. Mainly because of the gore. I don't know. But yeah, really random. I may set it to... It just depends, to be fair. About, like... You thought you were talking about these... Oh, you're talking about my wish, I think. I have no clue. This blanket is looking less and less like a blanket. I'm kind of content for that. But yeah. It's fine, guys. I moderated the hell out of that one. I'm so terrible. Why do I think that? Every time I moderate someone, I'm like, yeah, I moderated the hell out of that one. If you guys haven't guessed already, I'm unironically cringe, and I used to be a gacha kid. It's not changing. I'm just like this now. I will do a sketchbook tour. I'm finally good at art, so I'm not scared to do a sketchbook tour. Hi, Lyshee. Anyway, where am I going? Alright, what am I doing? Anyway, let's see. Will there be drawings? I kind of want to put drawings in it, but also I want to leave a lot of it up to imagination for people. Because, like, there's characters in there that you guys haven't actually met, like Lester's older brother. Stop moving. Lester's older brother, Ben. Ironically, also my brother's name. I love my brother very much. He is sometimes the best thing. Other times he annoys the hell out of me. But yeah, I do want to put drawings in it, but also I want to leave a lot up for interpretation. I might put some, like, work in progress designs in, maybe even turn it into a comic at some point. But my other characters, who some of you may know, like Ine and Ine and Kenzo, they'll be, if I were to publish a book on them, they'll always be in manga form, because that was what they were really originally for. Who's Vivian closest with? Charlie, only person he ever cares about. He doesn't talk to a lot of people. He was closest with Axel, technically, but, you know, can't be close with the grave. But yeah, anyway. He's only really close with Charlie. He doesn't, until, like, later in the books, he gets very close to Rin. Rin becomes his, like, closest, bestest friend ever. Like, literally like a brother to him. And then stuff happens. And Again, can't be close with a grave. But yeah. Yeah, at present, Viv's closer with Charlie. When he meets Rin, they become quite close. So, fair enough. Do Charlie and Vivian become a couple? I can either confirm nor deny whether that will ever be canon. I feel like I actually will be bullied into that being canon. My friend is very, very heart dead set on a Charlie and Vivian couple, but again, I'm not very good at writing relationships. Because... Can you have a tutor session? I mean, I can do. I'm just not very good at teaching. I've actually been planning a tutorial video for a while on how to write characters or make characters. Oh, the summer Charlie died. Right. 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 Fair enough, actually. Fair enough. R.I.P. Charlie. Was nice knowing you. Made it through book 1. I'm joking. He makes it further. He makes about book 2. That's also a joke. Don't worry, guys. But yeah, I've been planning a tutorial, which I'll probably start filming in half term. Don't know how long it will take me. I'm really bad at long form filming because weirdly enough I get rage baited by myself, by the sound of my own voice. My own voice rage baits me. It's crazy. Anyway, I thought my imitation was... That's evil. That is really evil. That would be evil. Imagine if Charlie, you know, moves on from the mortal realm and no one notices because, like, Mortifer just creates a replacement. Vivian would immediately notice. Charlie's a bit too awkward for anyone not to notice that. That, to be fair, Mortifer does mockingly use people's voices. Mainly, he uses Axel's voice, he uses... Oh, you don't... There's a character called Ox. He uses that voice. It's quite cool. Yeah, people at school tend to suck a little bit. Don't worry. Apparently, it gets better. I'll give you my opinion when I get out. When I'm free. When I get out of this place. I know, people ship the main characters way too much. My friends are way more invested in the ship than I am. I don't care. I just like making them cry. That's really random, Dr. Owl. People are random. I'm trying to hear. Vivian looks in unnerving horror face. Oh wow, that is evil. That is so evil. I can't actually understand what the hell is going on in this sketch. Vivian has been sketched out so precariously. Right. I am gonna, like, do some mild, like, lines here to sort of base out her little drawing. Slightly cute. Why not? Anyway. Yeah, people tend... I can't believe they made a teacher cry. That makes a lot of... Yeah, that hasn't happened in my school for a while. I just like making them cry. Why? I'm getting quoted again. It's like when one of my followers used to make these out of context videos of me on live, and it was just me saying awful things without the context. If you start working on an animation, could you make something and put your name on it? Yeah, sure. Totally. Add me in. I'd like to see what you guys make. I love seeing what you guys make. It brings me great joys. Yeah, I can give you improvement points, definitely. Just remember, I'm not a professional. I'm still learning. I've only been doing animation for about 2 years now, so I don't actually know. I don't know all the cool terminology. Oh my gosh, hi. You went AFK. That's fine. You just got back. Good. Alright, let's keep going. We're gonna keep going. Yeah, a lot of kids in my school have actually made teachers quit, which sucks. I wish people would appreciate them more. There are some teachers I genuinely don't like for fairly valid, invalid reasons. So, yeah. Oh, that's awful. Nobody should be AI generating anything to incriminate anybody. That's disgusting that someone would do that. I have drawn a dragon. I used to have a massive dragon obsession, and me and my friend made a book about dragons, and we had all these cool dragon designs. And the other day I found it, and it was really cute, and I thought I was the funniest little thing. Yeah, my class is really chill now. Once you get to about year 11, a lot of the time people just start chilling out, or at least for my class. The whole class stayed silent. That is funny. That is evil. That is really evil. Wow. Fair enough. I wouldn't be able to stay silent in that. I'd laugh. I can't handle awkward silence. It's really terrible. They'll be talking about a really serious topic and I'll start laughing because it's awkward. Oh, that really sucks. I wish people would have more respect for teachers. They do tons. I have a lot of, yeah, sometimes it's year 11s. I can't justify it. I'm a year 11 and I know a lot of us suck. Oh, bye, Suited. You've been working on anatomy, getting better. That's awesome. Oh, like, dragons are just so cool to draw. I love dragons. I love dragons. See, look. How to Train Your Dragon thing I got at con. That just, I don't know what it is, but yeah. Do I have any OC AUs? I actually do. I have a fantasy AU, like a D&D style one, where Charlie's actually a siren, because I wanted to draw a siren. I don't know why. But yeah, I do have quite a few OC AUs. Most of them are unpublished, and I also have a lot of other storylines that I work on. I just don't publish them because this is my main storyline that I care about a lot. Alright, making it look like a child dreams. I love how there's just Charlie, Vivian, darkness. Oh, buy that one, Theatre Kid. Well, that's quite cool. I love the pirate AUs. Pirates are just cool. Oh, 3D printers are cool. I definitely can't fit a 3D printer in my room, but if I could, I'd be printing beetles. Way too many beetles. Yeah, if you lose a skill, you just gotta keep drawing. Keep going. You can do this. Anyway, am I gonna try to understand what I tried to sketch here, or am I just gonna... I could move on to this. I could move on to that. That would be fun. I'll figure out what I'm doing later with that. Soulmate AUs. What are those? When's my birthday? It is on my channel's birthday, so it's January 6th. Super sick birthday. But it's also like, it's so funny. I get existential dread from the new year, and then I get hit with, you've aged! And I'm like, oh no, I've aged! 3D printed lobster. Got that. I have these next to me, and it's kind of sad, but I love them. They're my little things. Yes, go ahead. Draw. Draw. Do not call me an unk. That's evil. I love how I share my friend's joke on here and immediately it's picked up. He'll be ecstatic for that. He'll be ecstatic for that. Oh my gosh, hi Willow, how are you doing? Oh, thank you. Very late birthday. Think of the Beatles. No, I have an obsession with Beatles. Like the little scarab guys. For my college open day, it's okay, Unk, right? That's evil. That is evil. That is evil. Anyway, for my college open day, we had to make a suit of armor out of paper, and I already have a friend who's going to that college, so we were vibing, and we made or you didn't have to make a suit of armor, you just had to make clothes out of paper, and we made a suit of armor that was inspired by stag beetles, and it was really cool, but it was so funny. There was a boy in our group, and he was very sweet, but he thought it was an architecture course. He was very... He was so sweet. He was very out of his depth. Anyway, let's see. My day has been great. I've been at home. I had a home day. Actually, I went to Starbucks and then Taekwondo. That was a lie. I'm sorry, guys. I lied to you. I went to Starbucks. It was really early in the morning. And my dog made everyone laugh because when he cries really loudly, but he's also really dramatic. And he was crying because my dad moved like 3 feet away from him. But yeah, I had a good day. I lied, I haven't been home all day. Just Taekwondo. Getting beat up. Whenever you need motivation, you always go to... Oh, I'm so happy I could give you motivation. That's so cool. Whenever I need motivation, this is really bad, I shouldn't be doing this, but I will slap on the saddest song I can find, Euthanasia by Will Wood, and then I'll cry for like 10 minutes, and then I'll draw. You just gotta induce the pain. Don't do that, it's actually pretty bad for you. Or I'll slap on Days and Days. That's my more turn to now. Slap on Days and Days, because such a good band. Or Yui, peak band as well. Just peak. You want to draw your OC so bad, but art block and you don't have proper designs. Just play around with designs. I have a design for Vivian on my giant OC design board where he's wearing glasses because he has bad vision, apparently now. He's just got a little bit of bad vision. He relies mainly on hearing. And whatever he can see. Not a lot. I'm joking, he's still got bad vision. Oh, bye that girl who draws. Thank you for joining. Oh my gosh, only 5 minutes left of the live. That's so sad. I'll miss you guys. Yeah. Just doodle until, yeah, that's a great advice. Doodle until art block goes. Please. Yeah, you can just post art in the community if you want some art advice or you just want to chill out. Yeah, go ahead. See Michael Jackson with glasses. Okay, the Michael Jackson is coming back. Vivian is not Michael Jackson. Alright. You put socks on and decided to slide and you almost fell back. Oh no. You okay? I remember I wear socks around the house so that when someone knocks on the door, I could do like a cool sliding entrance. But one time my friend knocked. No, it wasn't my friend, it was a random delivery guy! And he knocked on the door and I was like, I'm gonna do a cool sliding entrance. And I went too fast and I slid into the door and I hit the door and this poor guy watched me like. Because he just watched me through like this really stained window go through straight into the door, fall onto the floor, and then I just like on my hands and knees just opened the door, accepted the package, wheezing. It was so funny. I was laughing at myself. It was worth it. Hello, oh, I'm gonna have a moment. I'm sorry. Harshin Mosen? Is that who said? Yeah, R.I.P. I've done way more humiliating things with my life. Like on Friday, something in the mall near my town burnt down. It was like a phone battery or something. And when the firemen left, me and my friends went in to check out what burnt down because we thought it was a Peppa Pig ride. We were like, no, the Peppa Pig ride burnt down. It didn't. It's fine. But yeah, as we were walking past the firemen, the floor was very slippery because I wear Doc Martens and they hate that floor for some reason. And as we were walking past random kids in the school nearby and firemen, I decided, yeah, this is my time, and I slipped. Didn't spill my Starbucks though, but I still decked it, and it was really funny. I'll just laugh at myself. I have done film study. There is no film studies homework. Yet. I'll check. I don't know. Either way, I'm cooked. Anyway. Wait, what? Anyone else want me to say that you want to go home though you're already laying in bed? Yep, same. That's just fair. Once you answered the door to a delivery guy, he was holding the package that said fragile on it, told to be careful, you immediately dropped it. Oh no! Oh no, that's my goal. I'm gonna do that next time. I'm gonna get in trouble for that. That's terrible. That's such a vibe though. I can just, that's just a vibey, honestly. That's worth it. Well, thank you, Ethan. Alright, so, we've got a table. Awesome table. I don't even know what I do in French. My French teacher, I don't know how she puts up with me. Because, like, she will watch me write in a different language. That's not French, as a serious answer in French. She was like, Mia, that's the wrong language. I'll be like, oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I've made that into a really bad habit. I say my bad to my teachers, which I need to train myself out of because it is genuinely disrespectful, but I don't know why I've started saying it. I just need to be better. Anyway, let's see. This is a cute sketch. Anyway. We don't have very long left, so I'm just gonna pew, 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 pew. Yes, indeed. Speaking French, canonically has taken French classes. That's awesome. Vivian canonically is actually really good with languages and speaks quite a few languages because he likes it. When's my next live? Maybe next weekend. It really depends because my mocks. If not, weekend after, and I'll probably do quite a few lives because I'll be on half term and I'll be chill. I'll be happy. I'll be free for a week. I'll be free for a week. Other than that, I'm not free. I'm anything but. I'm not free. Anyway, that's working. I'm loving how this drawing is just ominous as hell. Anyway. After starting actually, I don't get notifications for the community, weirdly enough. I have to check it manually, which is really chill. And usually I miss out on a lot of things. It's quite funny. But yeah, so I've had to make an effort and check it out manually to make sure things get good. Alright. Could it be Saturday? Yeah, I could do Saturdays. I just did a Sunday because yesterday I was at a con and also I had to revise. But mainly because I was at a con and I got really tired after the con because I got eaten by Freddy Fazbear and that's a really tiring thing to go through. I'm joking. But yeah. Oh, that's kind of working. I'm just loving this Rin. It's like, Rin, you too. And he's just here. He's slumped in this in this little place. Anyway, mocks end on Friday the 13th. We may or may not just not make it through that. Anyway, I'm just going to clean off the nib with this tissue, and then I'll flip the camera so you guys can see me, and we can have a nice chat with updates, which are not that many because, I don't know, I have not planned any posts or anything. Anyway, I'm going to try to flip the camera. This is going to go very badly. Whoa, it didn't go bad. Hey guys! I'm backing up so you can see me. Sup? Alright, so, updates. I have none. No updates. Nothing. I'm joking. Oh my gosh, how that was silly. I'm going to post less because I have mocks, which are really cool. Yay. I have mocks, that's fine. I have this cool lobster thing. There you go. Life is worth living. Anyway, but I'll be posting these little things. What am I talking about? Yeah, I'll be posting some animations, some small sketches every now and again. I really like the animation. Check out some videos I'm doing, and I'll be working on that tutorial. And once that thing hits, half term, I'm really tired. I'm so sorry about like the incoherent speech, and my hair's annoying me. Just ignore that. But yeah, once half term hits, I'll be continuing posting a lot better. But yeah, anyway, I'm putting the lobster down. Thank you guys for joining. You guys are great. I love you guys so much. And if you want to tag me in any fan art or anything, join in. Yeah, just tag me and check me out on Unveil, and don't check me out on Instagram. There's nothing on there. Anyway, but yeah, thank you guys so much. Love you all, and I'll see you guys soon. Wait, quickly, can give 2 encryptions on my character. Maybe in front. Huh? Descriptions. I can't read that. I'm sorry, I have to go. My granddad. I have to say hi to my granddad because I love my granddad. Anyway, bye. I'll see you guys. Yeah, tag me in things you want me to see. See you guys.